Another guy. How nice was he? How nice was Allan Houston?
That's Sheed.
It was your position, wasn't he? He was a two guard.
I like to listen to Sheed talk.
He used to bust Bonzi ass.
When I talk to old,
Is this true?
he on one, man. Let Pastor go.
He used to bust Bonzi ass, dog.
I didn't really play against him much, so I don't.
He said you did.
I'm listening to the pastor.
He used to bust Bonzi ass.
He said it didn't go well.
I mean, Allan Houston was nice. Don't get me wrong. He was very underrated in terms of history of the game. But when he was playing the game, everybody respected his game. Great shooter, professional. Know how to get his shot off. Kind of quiet assassin because, he probably didn't hear him talk too much. But he was always in the East. I was in the West, and he a little older than me. So I probably only caught him a few times, maybe 4 or 5 times when we did play each other.
Had to help Bonzi a lot.
That's a lie. But no, Allan Houston was great. I think he's just underrated, one of the better pure shooters of the game.
Fact. No, I will say that though. I agree with Bonzi with that. He is a pure shooter. When you think of terms of pure shooters, like today, a lot of people think of Steph Curry as like a pure shooter. For us, back in our era, like Allan Houston was that bona fide shooter.
Pure shooter. Yeah,
when you
100%.
think of it, you think of Ray Allen as that bona fide shooter. Like, don't leave this motherfucker open. Can't give him no open shots. That's how Allan Houston was.
Career 40% three-point shooter.
Pure shooter.
Pure. I'm telling you, he was a monster. Smart player. He was savvy. He could put it on the floor, but again, we talking about back in the 90s, so it wasn't like he put it on the floor 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. No. I'm putting it on the floor going to the right. I'm putting it on the floor going to the left. Yeah, I might give you a little cross dribble, all the shit that Bonzi and the guards do, what I'm saying, to get a guy or that defender off of you. But, man, Allan Houston was a motherfucking monster. For sure, he was on the scouting report. You better believe that shit.
For sure.
Who would you compare his game to?
Nobody.
Like currently, like he
Nobody.
1-on-1?
No.
Because he's what, 6'5", like
Man,
legit size as a shooter.
Listen. You're not listening to me.
No, I'm not.
Fuck all that trying to compare him to cats nowadays. This dude was a pure fucking shooter. Like, instant offense, just add water.
You know who his game kind of remind me of? Kind of like a Devin Booker. Like he was like Book. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get to a spot, pull up, it's going to be
Like
cash.
smooth play.
Yeah, he was a smooth player. So if I had to put him in anybody in today's game, I would go Book because they kind of got the same temperament. I know Book be talking more trash than Allan Houston would, but Devin Booker got the same expression on his face at all times. He got the same look. He don't never really, like, his cheeks might get flushed a little bit, but he don't
When he got
look,
30 or the
you know
game
what I mean?
just started,
he don't never really look too, you know what I mean?
His
like,
cheeks get flushed.
Yeah, get flushed a little bit, but he ain't got that, he ain't wearing the whole game on his face in terms of, he ain't wearing, he just out there just really getting to it. That's kind of how Allan Houston was. The next thing you know, you look up, they got 30. 25, 30, hit 6, 7, 8
Quiet
threes.
assassin.
Yeah.
Quiet assassin. He not going to talk shit about hitting a jump shot or hitting a three or dunking on you. He ain't going to talk no shit about that. He's a fucking quiet assassin. You going to see his damage when you sit in the locker room and you got your feet in that ice bucket or your knees and you looking at the motherfucking stat sheet.
Like,
damn.
31?
Yeah, he is 7 for 12?
Yeah, 7 for 12. This nigga shot motherfucking 12 for 16 or 17.
God,
Damn.
I don't remember that. You remember that, dog? Yeah,
I recall.
I mean, that's part of it.
For real.
Bust your ass that night. No, Allan Houston was a great shooter. Like pure. It's you got guys in this that played in this league who are great shooters.
Yeah, he was a good shooter.
But he was like one of the few we could call pure shooters. Like every time this motherfucker put a shot up, y'all might as well start heading down the other end and just have your dude standing under the net. You know what I'm saying? The same way
If he missed this time, he ain't gonna miss the next time.
Right.
So.
Like I said, the way that a lot of our youth today look at Steph as a pure shooter, like when that motherfucker put that shit up,
yeah, we thought it was going in, for sure.
Just had that motherfucker up under the rim.
I don't know if he was like Steph.
Like this.
Steph different.
No, but I'm saying as far as pure.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, he a shooter. He a shooter,
Yeah.
for sure. His kids, his daddy was probably a shooter. His daddy's daddy was probably a shooter. His
Right.
kid's gonna be a
Bloodline.
shooter.
In the family,
His kid's gonna be a shooter.
Heritage
You in line
That's
to
like
be
a
that
trait.
killer.
That's like a trait that we all probably know families of shooters, where people that everybody in their family can shoot. Golly, everybody.
in line to be that killer. No, that's how. To me, that's how Allan Houston was. Though.
Yeah, 100%.
And what made him a little bit more dangerous than most folks see Steph today was he was taller.
Yeah.
So he can give
Bigger
you that
body,
jab
yeah.
step, with you being right in
Over
his
the top,
face.
yeah.
He can raise up.
Cash.
Like, as Bonzi said, he played a few games against him, so he could tell you more because I didn't have to guard the motherfucker on the wing. That was the whole thing about it.
Yeah.
I talked shit to Allan Houston, talk shit to Mike Jordan, talk shit to all of
Not my
motherfuckers.
business.
I didn't have to
I
guard.
had to guard him.
You got it, Bonds.
Yeah, set up.
He can't check you.
Set up. Set up.
Walked you into the slaughter. Remember to use promo code SHEED when you play. Don't forget to subscribe to Sheed and Tyler on Apple, Spotify,
button.
YouTube, wherever you get your podcast. Follow us on Sheed and Tyler Show on Twitter and Sheed and Tyler Show on Instagram.